So LeBron James has a bunch of options this offseason. And after the Rockets lost, people went, oh, yes, LeBron James is going to join the Houston Rockets. That's kind of what everybody thought. That's what all my friends thought on Facebook and Twitter and yada, yada, what commenters were saying. LeBron's not going to the Rockets. I don't buy that at all. I said 2 weeks ago, LeBron James should only sign 1-year deals wherever he goes because he doesn't want to get trapped. And I said, what if LeBron James goes to the Houston Rockets and Chris Paul gets hurt? And then literally a week later, Chris Paul actually got hurt in the biggest moment of the franchise for the Houston Rockets. Not to mention, so Chris Paul has injury concerns in Houston. You really think that LeBron James wants to play with James Harden? Have you ever watched James Harden play defense? You think LeBron James gets frustrated now with his teammates? I think LeBron James would absolutely hate playing with James Harden because 50% of the time, James Harden literally does not give effort. There was a play last week in Game 7. Eric Gordon inbounds the ball. James Harden just watches it kind of roll by him, doesn't make a move at it, and just watches it. Hands on his hips, watches it go over there. That's so awful. And I think LeBron James would be incredibly frustrated playing with James Harden. He would just beat himself over the head. Why did I come here? These guys are injured. James Harden doesn't work hard. I think it'd be very annoying for LeBron James. So I think the Houston Rockets are out. Not to mention, by the way, I don't think LeBron James would mesh well with the head coach in Houston. But point taken. There are two options I really like for LeBron James. And I wouldn't even say really like. There are two options I think are viable, and I don't like them. How about that? I think LA is a big target. I think that's probably where LeBron James is going to go. And the other place I would love to see LeBron James consider is Philadelphia. I would like to see LeBron James consider the Philadelphia 76ers. I hope LeBron James goes to Philadelphia. I really do. I think to have a chance to see LeBron James compete for another championship, that's what I want. I want to see LeBron James play with other stars and have an opportunity to win maybe another championship. That's what I want to see. I think watching Ben Simmons and LeBron James would be fun. I think Ben Simmons would dominate the basketball. He would create plays for LeBron James, and watching them dominate at the rim would be unbelievable. The only problem with Philadelphia is this. Well, there's two big ones. First off is that Joel Embiid gets hurt all the time. I mean, I think he's limited like 29 minutes. He's very limited in his time and his games he plays. It's very concerning. The bigger concern with the Philadelphia 76ers, though, is this. Imagine maybe Joel Embiid will be healthy all year. And they're assuming there's no hiccups. The 76ers do not have a three-point shooter. If LeBron James is your best three-point shooter, that's concerning to me. And I don't think that the 76ers have the firepower from three-point range to compete with the Golden State Warriors. I know that's a very first-class problem to say, you know, our team, we're really good. We're going to win the East, but we can't beat the team in the West. Maybe that's not the concern. Maybe the concern is just getting there. But I don't think that the 76ers have the three-point ability that is needed for LeBron James to win another championship and beat the Golden State Warriors. Now, it leaves us with LA. LA is probably the likely move, I think, where LeBron James is going to go. First off, I think LeBron James would have less of a shot at a championship. If LeBron James goes to Philadelphia, that's probably his best hope to win a championship, but I don't think it's going to happen. But he would have Paul George. He would have Lonzo Ball. He'd have Brandon Ingram. They'd be young. There'd be no shot at a championship, but it'd be young and interesting. And the reason why I think LeBron James would most love to go to LA is his ego. I love LeBron, but he has an ego. He wants to feel good. And can you imagine being the star? Every kid growing up dreams of... I wasn't even a basketball guy. I wanted to be an NFL quarterback. But everybody dreams. You shoot jump shots in your backyard. Zach Schaumler for the Lakers. He shoots. He scores. And LA goes crazy. The Staples Center loves him. Like, that's what everybody dreams of. We all dream of the LA Lakers. And for LeBron James to go to LA, to be the star in LA, that it would be, you know how good that would feel for him? I think, right? I mean, man, to do it in Kobe's house, to have everybody in LA celebrate you, and you walk into a restaurant, they're like, you're going to bring us a championship. To have that would be, I think, unbelievable in LA for LeBron James. So I don't really know that either option is actually a good option, because I don't know that LeBron James can go anywhere and actually beat the Golden State Warriors. There's not a team in place That has a great opportunity. So maybe it is the Rockets, but I don't think he fits there either. So I don't know. Like maybe a dark horse. I have 2 dark horses. Maybe it's the Boston Celtics. I think that's you got to get rid of Kyrie, but I'd take LeBron over Kyrie, and then you can trade for Kawhi Leonard maybe. So maybe the Boston Celtics could take LeBron James. Maybe Portland. I think Portland, the Blazers have the 3-point shooters in place with LeBron James, Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, and LeBron James. That could maybe take down the Warriors if you added another big, like a cheap big to get something like that. But the truth is, I have no idea where LeBron James is going to go. And I don't think LeBron James has an idea either where he's going to go. You know, I want to tell you, I'm going to Dallas in 2 weeks, and I have absolutely no idea what time my flight is. I don't know. I think it's on a Tuesday, but I don't really know. And I think that's kind of how LeBron James feels. I don't think LeBron James has even once thought about where he's going next year. I mean, sure, it's like a back of the mind thought, but that's a problem for another day. Like LeBron James is probably at home like, honey, we got a mountain to climb. We got to figure out how to win the finals. And after we figure out how to win or lose the finals, then we can deal with the next mountain, which is where am I going to go? But I don't think LeBron James really has any idea where he's going to go. If I was LeBron, I wouldn't know where I'm going to go. I'd be too worried about getting the season over with. And then I would figure out where I'm going to go. So, yeah, I don't think LeBron James has really thought about it much. I don't think he knows what he's going to do. And I certainly don't know what he's going to do. But I'm going to be very excited when I find out. I hope it's not like I go to Dallas, and while I'm in Dallas, that would suck so bad as if while I'm in Dallas, he went. So I guess it won't happen because it'll probably still be the finals. But, oh, man, I don't know. Thank you so very much for watching. Remember, you can subscribe to Strong Opinion Sports on iTunes, on SoundCloud, and on YouTube. You can find the full entire hour-long podcast on YouTube, as well as my best, most interesting clips. If you like Strong Opinion Sports as much as I do, help me grow this podcast by telling your friends about this show. Share it on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, whatever it is. Help me grow this podcast by telling your friends. Thank you so much, and have a great day.